Hey, welcome to Fitz on Flix. I am Fitz and Murph.
Hey, Quasimodo.
Right on, dude. Hey, listen, this week we saw a movie called 7 Pounds, starring Bill Smith, Rosario Dawson, Woody Harrelson, and a slew of other people. Murph, what'd you think of this movie, or would you like me to tell the people what it's about?
Why don't you tell them what it's about, because I'm having trouble thinking about what it's about. Yeah,
it's really hard to explain, but I'm going to do my best here. You got Bill Smith here, who's this guy, and he's going around helping all these people out. You don't know why he's helping out the people. You're actually not even quite sure how he's helping out certain people. You just know he's helping out people. He's a good guy, and that's all we're supposed to know, except we do know too much because they told stuff at the beginning of the movie which I don't want to give away. And he's doing these good things, and we don't know why, and we think we know why, but we're not sure. And it's kind of confusing, but it's supposed to be really sappy and lovey, and I don't know. Murph, what did you think of this movie?
I really like this movie. This emotionally drew me in. I do agree with you. At the beginning of the movie, there's something that happens, and as the movie goes on, it becomes the ending becomes a little predictable. But I definitely was anticipating this. I got a little choked up, and I thought it was a beautiful, I don't know if I can even say this, but a love story between, you know, Bill Smith's character and Rosario Dawson's character, which was, you know, you could tell he didn't want to fall in love, but he did. He couldn't help it. We've all been there. We've all fallen in love, didn't want to do it, did it. Look at us now.
That's true. That's true. Lots of times not wanting to fall in love, then falling in love, did it, didn't do it, and then you did, and then what happens? And you got it, and it's love, and it's great. This movie, I didn't like this movie. This movie, I felt like, you know what, they were trying too hard right from the get-go to pull at your heartstrings. We're just going to keep pulling, but I thought it fell flat on its face. I didn't think it actually did a good job of that at all. I thought, I mean, to me, this movie was, don't get me wrong, Bill Smith, you're a great actor, and he was good in this. Rosario Dawson was good in this.
Fantastic.
But the material, I thought, was silly. It was, I saw the ending coming literally a mile away. A half an hour into the movie, let's just say he's at an aquarium, they're looking at, and I said, oh my god, I already got this whole movie figured out. This one lady, there's something, what's going on wrong with her? I go, oh, I put the pieces together. It's like 1 and 1 equals 2. I'm good at math, and I can figure this out, and it wasn't even a problem.
But that being said, even though you knew what was going to happen, it's still, I thought it was a great story, and I thought it was very touching, and it was, Bill's character was so fucked up and so torn mentally and emotionally that, you know, it's so hard to say.
You can't talking
about it, but
giving it away. I knew what you're saying, but the thing is, I mean, there are other movies that I've known where it was going, and I know what was going to happen, and I didn't feel it. Brian's Song.
Oh god!
Talk about a movie that pulls the heartstring like The Beach is for Guys. I watched that movie. I know what's going to happen. I know Brian Piccolo is not going to turn out good for you. And thank God, James Conn. These guys are great in that movie.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Brian Piccolo not alive. That movie's great. Far Lap, about a horse. You know, I'm not even an animal guy. In that movie, I'm not gonna say the horse doesn't live or die. I'm just gonna say the horse is not alive at the end of the movie.
Okay.
Anywho, Far Lap, good movie, and I see it coming. This movie, man, I didn't like this. I didn't buy it. You know, it was a good try. You know what?
No,
good try. If you're gonna get points for good tries,
put yourself in his position. If you put yourself in Bill's body, doing what Bill does, it's the ultimate struggle right there. You're trying to do something good. You're punishing yourself at the same time. Shit. I mean, granted. No, he was strong. He was a strong man.
I don't know how strong he was.
He was a good man.
He was a good man. He was a good man. We can't say he wasn't a good man, but you know, so was Patch Adams. Patch Adams was a good man, and that was a bad movie. And I don't like 7 Pounds either, so I'm gonna say, please, you know, in my opinion, hey, you might like it if you go see it, but if you're like me, you're gonna just walk out and say, geez, I could have seen something a lot better.
All right, if you have a heart, see this movie. But I wouldn't say go out and rush to it. It's not the greatest movie of the year, but prepare to be like bummed out afterwards. This one, I took this movie home with me.
By the way, and then we're going to go, for anybody out there that is watching this, if anyone knows how much a human heart weighs, please email fitsonflix@gmail.com. And let us know, because we're trying to figure out why the movie's called 7 Pounds. We still don't know. All right.
We think he has a big heart.
Maybe parts cost 7 pounds. Don't cost. Wait.
That's in Britain.
Right. Anyways, cool. So thank you very much, Murph. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
All right. You have been had. And we will talk to you soon. Good luck and be well, people.